process to bring national athletes under salary scheme begins. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman inaugurates the programme, handing over sports cards to 129 sports persons that have achieved international success in 2025. Notun Kuri Sports Talent Hunt programme to be launched nationwide from Sylhet on April the 30th. Prime Minister asks sportspersons not to involve with any political party in professional career. No shortage of fuel oil in country, appropriate measures taken under leadership of Prime Minister to keep the supply normal, Power, Energy and Mineral Resources Minister tells Shongshud. Government declares reward of maximum 1 lakh taka for individuals who provide accurate information on illegal storage and smuggling of fuel oil. Dilara Hafiz, wife of Speaker Hafizuddin Bir Bikram, buried at Bonani Military Graveyard. Prime Minister attends Janaza at South Plaza of Jatiyo Shongshud Bhavan. 604 crore taka allocated for vaccines for 6 diseases, including measles. Vaccines to be administered quickly as soon as they arrive, says Health Minister. Amid talks in Islamabad to end Iran war, Middle East heats up with attacks and counterattacks. Price of fuel oil in world market rising again. And in AFC Asian Cup qualifiers, Bangladesh to face hosts Singapore tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to News at 10. I'm Mahmoud Rahman. Those were the headlines. Let's move on now to the details. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman has called on athletes not to be affiliated with any political party or group during professional sports tenure. The Prime Minister made the call while addressing the inaugural ceremony of the Sports Card and Allowance Distribution Programme at his office today. The Premier launched the allowance programme by pressing a button on the laptop when an amount of taka 1 lakh was instantly transferred to each athlete's accounts through online system. On the occasion, Tariq Rahman handed over sports cards to 129 athletes and honoured athletes who achieved success at the international level. Speaking on the occasion, the Premier said a wide range of programmes has been undertaken to establish sports as a profession. The government has started implementing short, medium and long-term plans to develop sports as profession, he added. The Prime Minister said a plan has been taken to make sports compulsory from grade 4 in the education curriculum to ensure involvement of interested students in sports along with their studies. Tariq Rahman said Notun Kuri Sports is going to be launched nationwide from Sylhet on April the 30th to find sports talent among children and adolescents in a different way.
সবার জন্য ক্রীড়া এই প্রতিপাদ্যেই সরকার পিছিয়ে পড়া জনগোষ্ঠী অথবা বিশেষ চাহিদা সম্পন্ন ব্যক্তি যারা খেলাধুলায় অংশ নিতে চান তাদের জন্য কিন্তু আমাদের পরিকল্পনা আছে, আমাদের চেষ্টা আছে যে দেশে বিদেশে সকল ধরনের যে সুবিধা রয়েছে সেরকম সুবিধাগুলো আমরা ধীরে ধীরে গড়ে তুলতে চাই। আমরা ক্রীড়াকে পেশা হিসেবে প্রতিষ্ঠিত করার জন্য বর্তমান সরকারের মধ্যেই অনেকগুলো পরিকল্পনা বা কর্মসূচি হাতে নিয়েছে। সময়ের পরিপ্রেক্ষিতে বর্তমান সরকার খেলাধুলাকে পেশা হিসেবে প্রতিষ্ঠিত করার জন্য স্বল্প, মধ্যম এবং দীর্ঘমেয়াদী লক্ষ্য এবং পরিকল্পনা যেগুলো নিয়েছে পর্যায়ক্রমিকভাবে এগুলো আমরা ইনশাআল্লাহ বাস্তবায়ন করব। শুধু যে ক্রিকেট বা ফুটবল তা না, এর পাশাপাশি অন্য খেলাগুলোকেও আমরা সামনে এগিয়ে নিতে চাই এবং এর জন্য আশা করব বেসরকারি যে প্রতিষ্ঠানগুলো আছেন তারাও সরকারের পাশাপাশি এগিয়ে আসবেন আমাদের খেলোয়াড়দেরকে বিশ্বের দরবারে তুলে ধরার জন্য। 30 এপ্রিল সিলেট থেকে আমরা শুরু করতে যাচ্ছি নতুন করে স্পোর্টস এবং একই সাথে ইনশাআল্লাহ এটা সারা দেশে শুরু হবে। আমরা এই 7টা খেলা আমরা ডিসাইড করেছি, এই 7টা খেলায় কারা পারদর্শী ধীরে ধীরে সেই প্রতিভাবানদেরকে আমরা বের করে নিয়ে আসব, তাদেরকে যারা ভালো হবে তাদেরকে আমরা আরো বেটার ট্রেনিং দেওয়ার চেষ্টা করব। এইভাবে করে আস্তে আস্তে আমরা খেলোয়াড় গড়ে তুলবো, পেশাদার খেলোয়াড় গড়ে তুলবো, এবং আমাদের লক্ষ্য থাকবে ইন্টারন্যাশনাল যে ইভেন্টগুলো হয় সেগুলোতে আমরা হিট করা শুরু করব আস্তে আস্তে। এবং আমাদের ছেলেমেয়েরা যে দেশের জন্য সম্মান বয়ে নিয়ে আসতে পারে এটা প্রমাণের মধ্যেই প্রতিষ্ঠিত হয়েছে। ইনশাল্লাহ আগামী দিনে আমরা আরো বেশি সম্মান বয়ে নিয়ে আসবো। পড়াশোনার পাশাপাশি খেলাধুলার প্রতি আমাদের যে ছেলেমেয়েরা ছোটবেলা থেকে আগ্রহী স্পোর্টসের জন্য, তারা যাতে এই সুযোগটা পায়। শিক্ষা কারিকুলামের পাশাপাশি কারিকুলামের ভেতরে আমরা 4র্থ শ্রেণী থেকে খেলাধুলাকে যাতে মোটামুটি কম্পালসারি করা যায়, অর্থাৎ আমাদেরকে স্কুলে যেরকম অঙ্ক, ইংরেজি, ভূগোল, ইতিহাস এগুলো যেরকম কম্পালসারি পড়তে হয়, আমরা চাচ্ছি যে বাচ্চাটা যে খেলাটাই পছন্দ করুক কিন্তু সেই খেলাটা তাকে খেলতে হবে, সেটাতে তাকে এক্সপার্ট হতে হবে, সেটাতে তাকে নিজেকে গড়ে তুলতে হবে। অর্থাৎ ইতিহাস, ভূগোল, বিজ্ঞান এই সাবজেক্টগুলোর পাশাপাশি আমরা খেলাটাকে কম্পালসারি করবো, সেটার মধ্যে মার্ক থাকবে, সেটার মধ্যে পাস ফেল থাকবে, যাতে সে সেটা সিরিয়াসলি নেয়। দেশপ্রেম, ঐকান্তিক ইচ্ছা আর টিম স্পিরিট থাকলে আপনাদের সাফল্যজনক অগ্রযাত্রায় কেউ বাধা হয়ে দাঁড়াতে পারবে না বলে আমি দৃঢ়ভাবে বিশ্বাস করি। আপনাদের সকলের প্রতি আমার একান্ত আহ্বান, একান্ত অনুরোধ, পেশাদার খেলোয়াড়ি জীবনে আপনারা কোনো রাজনৈতিক দল বা গোষ্ঠীর প্রতিনিধি নন বা হবেন না দয়া করে, বরং ক্রীড়া নৈপুণ্য দিয়ে দেশের প্রতিনিধি হয়ে উঠবেন। আপনারা দেশের জন্য সম্মান বয়ে নিয়ে আসবেন, গৌরব বয়ে নিয়ে আসবেন। আপনারা দেশে বিদেশে বিজয় মালা বরণ করে বিশ্বে ক্রীড়া জগতে বাংলাদেশকে উচ্চতর মর্যাদার আসনে আপনারা প্রতিষ্ঠিত করবেন ইনশাআল্লাহ।
LGRD and Cooperatives Minister Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir spoke at the function as the guest of honour, with State Minister for Sports and Youth Mohammad Aminul Haq in the chair. Sports and Youth Secretary Mohammad Mahbubul Alam delivered the welcome address, while Mohammad Shahidullah and Begum Sabina Khatun spoke on behalf of the players. After the inaugural ceremony, Prime Minister Tariq Rahman took part in a photo session with the athletes outside the Shapla Hall. Leader of the opposition in Parliament, Dr. Shafiqur Rahman, paid a courtesy call on Prime Minister Tariq Rahman at his Jatiyo Shangshud office today. Prime Minister's additional press secretary, Atikur Rahman Ruman, said the two leaders held a meeting after attending the Janaza of Professor Dilara Hafiz, wife of Jatiyo Shangshud Speaker Hafizuddin Ahmed, at Parliament Complex's South Plaza. He said the Premier welcomed the opposition leader, who heads the Jamaat-e-Islami, in his office. Atikur Rahman Ruman said the opposition leader expressed his eagerness to talk to the Premier as they walked together towards the Parliament building after attending the Janaza prayers. He said the two leaders spoke for about 20 minutes and added after the meeting the Premier accompanied the opposition leader to exit from his office, showing him the due respect in line with his nature. Today the Prime Minister displayed his natural courtesy towards the opposition leader as he was exiting from the office of the Leader of the House, Ruman added. Power, Energy and Mineral Resources Minister Iqbal Hasan Mahmood has said there is no energy crisis in the country. The government has ensured proper supply of energy under the leadership of Prime Minister Tariq Rahman. Iqbal Hasan Mahmood said this while speaking under Article 300 at Jatiyo Shangshud today. Earlier, sitting of the House started with Deputy Speaker Barrister Kaisar Kamal in the chair. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman was present at the House. Power and Energy Minister said 63% of total energy demand of the country is diesel and its supply has been normal. The minister said many of the people are buying more octane and diesel, which is creating artificial prices. Iqbal Hasan Mahmood said diesel and octane are being confiscated from different parts of the country. He urged all to be frugal in using electricity and energy. Earlier, Finance Minister Amid Khosru Mahmood Chaudhry has said the main goal of the current government is to strengthen rural economy and elevate lifestyle of rural people. The minister said this replying to a query at Jatiyo Shangshud today. Replying to a query, Home Minister Salahuddin Ahmed said government has taken various steps to turn police into a disciplined force. He said government has repealed some politically motivated and symbolic cases after assuming power. The minister said July Warriors Safety Ordinance has been placed at the Jatiyo সংসদ and it will be passed. State Minister for Foreign Affairs Shama Obaid Islam has said following path of martyr President Ziaur Rahman and Prime Minister Begum Khaleda Zia, current government has taken steps to extend trade and labour market around the world. Later, general discussion on Thanksgiving motion on President's speech at Jatiyo সংসদ was held. Members of Parliament took part in the discussion. The sitting of House will resume at 30 minutes past 3 in the afternoon tomorrow. Judges of Pabna District and Sessions Judge and the Chief Judicial Magistrate Courts paid a courtesy call on President Mohammad Shahabuddin at Pabna Circuit House this evening. Senior District and Sessions Judge Mohammad Akhtar Zaman led the delegation. During the meeting, the judges highlighted their various problems and sought the President's cooperation. The President assured them of his cooperation in resolving their problems. Secretaries to the President were also present. The government has announced a reward of up to 1 lakh taka for those who assist by providing information to local administration about illegal hoarding and smuggling of fuel oil. State Minister for Power Onindu Islam Omid said this in an exclusive interview with Bangladesh Television at the Secretariat today. The State Minister said that if fuel is used consciously without excessive stockpiling, the artificial fuel crisis can be resolved. Measles vaccines are set to arrive in the country in the first week of April. The nationwide vaccination campaign will begin as soon as the vaccines arrive in the country. Health and Family Welfare Minister Sardar Mohammad Sakhawat Hussain shared the information this afternoon with reporters following a meeting with US Ambassador to Bangladesh Brent T. Christensen at the Secretariat. The minister said that due to a recent rise in measles infections, treatment facilities have been expanded at various places, including DNCC hospitals. He mentioned that no major measles vaccination campaign has taken place since 2018, resulting in higher transmission among those who missed their shots. Sardar Sakhawat Hussain informed that to tackle the situation, the government is also arranging an additional 20 ventilators. Health Secretary Mohammad Kamar Zaman Chaudhry and other senior officials of the ministry were present at the time. Measles has spread across the country, including the capital, causing concern among health officials. According to the Directorate General of Health Services, measles cases are spreading across Dhaka, Rajshahi, Chattogram, Khulna and other regions. Most of those infected are infants aged between 1 and 9 months. Doctors warn that considering the current rate of transmission, the outbreak could persist throughout the year. Meanwhile, Health Minister Sardar Sakhawat Hussain said that the government has allocated 604 crore taka to contain the disease. Plans are also underway to prepare dedicated hospitals, increase ICU beds and ventilators, and launch special vaccination campaigns. The Health Ministry and relevant organizations have taken steps to ensure adequate medical care and are preparing to launch a vaccination campaign as soon as possible. The Health Minister urged people not to panic if they get measles and to go to the hospital immediately. Professor Dilara Hafiz, wife of Speaker Hafizuddin Ahmed Bir Bikram, was buried at Bonani Samorik Bahini graveyard this afternoon. Earlier, her namaz-e-janaza was held at 12 p.m. at South Plaza of Jatiyo সংসদ Bhavan. Deputy Speaker Barrister Kaisar Kamal read out a brief biography of the deceased. Brief speeches on her life were delivered by Speaker Hafizuddin Ahmed, BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir, Chief Whip Nurul Islam Moni and Opposition Leader Dr. Shafiqur Rahman. Officials and employees of Parliament Secretariat, along with people from various walks of life, attended the janaza. Later, tributes were paid by placing wreaths on the coffin of the deceased. On behalf of President, Secretary of President's Office, Prime Minister Tariq Rahman, Speaker Hafizuddin Ahmed, Deputy Speaker Kaisar Kamal, On behalf of BNP, Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir, Chief Whip and whips and opposition leaders paid tributes. Later prayers were offered seeking forgiveness for the soul of late Dilara Hafiz. On now to international news.